Hello, darling. Now, everybody is looking for love, right? And adults might look for other things at some stage, like success or status or power or whatever, right? Recognition. But more often or not, this is just because they did not receive the type of love that they were looking for when they were growing up. So we all know that when we're in love, or when we think back of maybe being unconditionally loved by a parent or grandparent or someone during our childhood, we remember and we know what this feels like. It feels like incredible presence, and it feels like you feel like you can fly and you can do anything. You feel encouraged and you just bathe in this love, and it's if it's unconditional, it's just amazing. Just the way when we fall in love, we love someone, and when this love is being returned, it's just like nothing else matters. And all that matters is how we feel in this love, right? And with this video, I want to tell you that there's nothing you can do to earn love. Nothing. And you don't have to earn love, because you are loved unconditionally anyway by Source, by your divine essence, by the universe, whatever you call it. You are dignified, you are divine, you are worthy of unconditional love. There is nothing you can do to add value to you. So whether you are not doing much with your life, maybe hanging out on the streets, not creating or creating things that maybe you shouldn't create, maybe you're robbing people, maybe you're whatever, whether you're living like that or whether you are building a foundation for disadvantaged children, no matter what, no matter where, you are, the worth is the same, the value is the same. So most people are conditioned to think that I need to become this and this, and then I'm lovable, or then I'm worthy of love, and then I'm good enough of love. No. Source, God, the divine universe, loves you. And especially in our spiritual journey, in our personal development growth journey, this is something you need to realize. Yes, we want to improve ourselves. Yes, we want to be more, we want to embody more of our higher self and less of our lower self. But even if you embody the lowest of the lower selves, seriously, listen to these words and just see whether they resonate or not. Even if you embody the lowest of the lower selves, if you do not embody any divine trait at all, let's say that was the case, your worth and your value is untouched. You are still, you may not experience it, you may not think of yourself like that, but you are still unconditionally loved by Source. And when you return, you will be cradled in this unconditional love. And you will remember, I am loved, I'm worthy. The divine is doting on me. The divine is adoring me because I'm part of it. I'm not separate. I'm not this separate, horrible creator of bad things. I may have seen myself as that, and I may not even have cared about the divine, but that is just an illusion. I'm unconditionally loved. There is nothing more important than in the universe than the divine loving me, and the divine knows me, and the divine sees me. And so many people with near-death experiences have had this experience, and like an experience, not a theory. Like I have not had a near-death experience like that, but some people had this experience. For me, it is my truth, and whenever people speak about their experiences with near-death experiences, I'm being It's like a memory. It's like I remember this. I know, even though I don't have the physical experience of that, but I know. And I want to share this again with you. You don't need a near-death experience, and you don't need to go over to the other side to realize again that you are worthy. There's nothing you can do on this planet or have to do to add value to yourself. Yes, you can develop. Yes, you can experience. Yes, you can grow. That's all fine and well. But it's not gonna add value to you. You are already divine. You are already perfect. And I want to say this with lightheartedness. And I want you to ease up on yourself. If you think I'm crappy, that's okay. But that's only one part of the ego thinking that about the other part of the ego. Your soul knows you are magnificent. So just remember you're magnificent. And if you have the desire to embody more of that magnificence that you are, that we all are, embody it. Like, let yourself be guided by that desire. If not, then not. It does not disturb your value. It does not influence it whatsoever. But if you want to then follow this embodiment of more divine, more your essence, go for it, because this will make you happy and it will fulfill you. Because the more we are our true selves, the happier we become. I can guarantee you that. It's like, this is so fulfilling. But if you choose to go the other way, I want to say to you, the divine is never forgetting about you. You can never be invisible. You can never be forgotten somewhere and think there are no eyes on you. You are laying somewhere in a cave and no one knows about you. That is, you're never alone. And you're never not loved. So forgive yourself for everything you need or you think you need to forgive yourself. This is just an illusion. Forgive yourself, forgive others if you can, if you're still holding on to old stuff. And remember, you're loved regardless. You're loved unconditionally. And during this time now as well, winter time, when we kind of come back to the internal world more, it can be difficult for some because of the lack of sunlight and depression setting in. But if we come back, it's also a time where we can feel this maybe more again. So don't try to make yourself better. Yes, you can enhance your own essence here and embody more of it, but you cannot be better in the sense of adding value to you or adding worth to you. You are worthy beyond words, beyond limits. Okay? That is my message. That is my gift for you for today. And I hope that it can sink in. I hope that it can go through your filter, through your mental filter, the filter of the mind, and that you allow it to sink in and just drop a little bit on the grounds of your heart space, and that you let it do whatever it can do, what you just heard. You just allow it to sink in. Okay? You are worthy. You are loved. You may not feel it, but you are. And yes, it's true, the more we raise our frequency, the more loving we are, the more peaceful, the more joyful, the kinder, the more our frequency is higher, right? And by that we have access to receiving the love and feeling loved. It's easier for us to feel that, but it's not because we're better. It's not because we are better and we're more deserving of the love from the divine. It's just that we are more open, we're more in resonance with that love frequency, so we can actually receive it and we can actually accept it. Oh yes, I feel loved. But not because, oh, you're so great and you're so good and you're so perfect. Yes, you're perfect, but not as a human, as a soul. But because your vibration is allowing the resonance for you to receive this being loved feeling. And when we obviously turn away from the higher frequency and having dark thoughts, negative thoughts, hateful thoughts, aggressive thoughts, or actions or emotions, we move away, and in that we cannot feel unconditional love from anywhere because our frequency will not allow it. Nevertheless, we're unconditionally loved even when we are like that. And even if somebody lives a whole life in that frequency, when they return, they will see and they will experience again the unconditional love for them that was there all along when they felt nobody loves me, nobody wants me, and they are full of hate, and all they send out is negativity and hatred and rejection, because that's where they're at. But that does not, the way we feel here does not reflect how it really is. We are worthy of love. And we do not have to add value, and we do not have to make ourselves more worthy. So stop pushing yourself, stop being hard on yourself, stop trying to be better and be better. You cannot be better. You can just be more in the frequency of who you really are, more in the frequency of the divine, of your real essence, and by that you open all the doors. Okay? I'm going to love you and leave you for today, and we'll talk again next time.